Good morning students. Hyperbola intersecting arcs method. F1 F2 distance 80, V1 V2 distance 40. Now I am drawing a principal axis. Naming this as AB. I am locating a point O here. Now the distance between vertices is 40. Left side 20 units. I am naming it as a V1. Right side 20 units. I am naming it as V2. V1 V2 distance 40. Similarly, distance between foci is 80. From O, left side 40 units, right side 40 units, F1, F2 80 units. Now, after getting this information, left side you have to draw some number of points after F1. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be equal divisions or unequal divisions. Choice is yours. Choice is yours. Now, the first condition 1 V1 as a radius. Is it the radius? 1 V1 as a radius. F1 center. By using a compass, draw the arcs above the principal axis, below the principal axis. 1 V1 is the radius by using a compass. F1 is center, draw one arc. F1 is center, draw one arc. Okay. So this is going to be 1 V1. This is also 1 V1 radius. Similarly, F2 center, 1 V1 as a radius. Draw another arc above the principal axis. Draw another arc below the principal axis. This is 1 V1. Now after that, next step 1 V2 as a radius. Next step 1 V2 as a radius. F1 as a center. You have to cut the this right side arcs. You will get this is 1 V2. This is 1 V2. Similarly, F1 now F2 as a center. We have to cut these arcs. So this is 1 V2. This is also 1 V2. You are obtaining intersecting point with respective arcs. Now I am naming it as P1, P2, P3, P4. 4 points obtained. The same process I am adapting now. Choose the second point now. Now 2 V1 as a radius. F1 as a center. 2 V1 as a radius. F1 is a center. You have to cut it. What is the radius? 2 V1. Here also drawing another arc. 2 V1. Similarly, F2 as a center, 1 arc. 2 V1. Then this another arc. 2 V1. Next step, 2 V2 as a radius. 2v2 as a radius, f1 as a center. Cut this arc again. What is this? 2v2. Here 2v2. Similarly, f2 as a center. This arc 2v2. From this 2v2. You obtained Q1, Q2, Q4, Q3. Now you have to join all the respective points. Q1, P1, P1, V1, P2, Q2. One hyperbola. Similarly, Q3, Q3, P3, P2, P4, Q4. This we will call it as a pair of hyperbolas. Pair of hyperbolas. Third point, fourth point, fifth point. If you do the same procedure. Now for this one, how to draw its asymptotes and directrices. Simple procedure. How to draw its directrix and asymptotes. Asymptotes. First, consider O is a center. O is a center. OF1 as a radius. OF1 as a radius. Draw one circle. O is a center. OF1, F2 as a radius. Draw one circle. If you draw this circle, you are having foci circle. After that, next step, getting foci circle, passing through V1 and V2, draw a perpendiculars to principal axis. Passing through V1, draw a perpendicular. Passing through V2, draw a perpendicular. Now, these are going to be intersecting at certain points. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have to join the respective points 1 and 4 passing through O. You have to join the points 3 and 2 passing through O. These are going to be its directrix. This is one directrix, another is going to be another directrix. Now how to get, these are the asymptotes. Asymptotes, you got it. How to get the directrix? Now consider OV1 as a radius. Which is going to be radius? OV1 is going to be radius. I am telling again. OV1 is going to be radius. And that is going to be equals to OV2 also. Now OV1 is going to be radius, OV2 is going to be radius, O is the center. By using a compass, draw another circle. Now this smaller circle as a radius OV1 is going to be cutting the lines 1 and 4, 3 and 2. Now I am again telling, this smaller circle intersecting 1 and 4 at this point. Similarly, 3 and 2. Now name these points as P, Q, R, S. Now you have to join the respective points P and S. This is directrix, and Q and P another directrix. So you got asymptotes and its directrix. Thank you.